YouTube, it is your boy Above Average Cody here coming at you with a controller setup video. If you guys saw my unboxing, I literally just upgraded to my Xbox Series 2 Elite controller. So today we're going to dive into the software and we're going to make sure all my paddles are set up, all my joysticks are set up, and basically everything's just the way I like it and things like that. Now to start, I have it plugged into the PC and it is literally not detecting the controller, so we'll be starting off with that in today's video. And okay, I was trying to figure out why it was not detecting the controller. I physically had to push the little Xbox button on the controller. I never had to do that on my Series 1. And now here we go with the massive screen Xbox wireless controller Series 2. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go to next. Optimized for you. Use this app to customize your controller. Yeah. We know that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, more ways to customize. I'm sure there is. Switch it up. 250 custom profiles. I only need one, guys. I'm not even going to lie. The only time I ever had two was when I used to play Forza on my Xbox One because I didn't like using the paddles for Forza. Hold down the profile button to switch to the default profile. Does it want me to do that? No, I'm not going to do that. Let's begin. Get started with giving your controller a name. What should we name him, boys? What should we name him? Let's name him Pee Pee Poo Poo. Fantastic name for a controller, I'd say. Not going to mistake that with any of my friends' controllers. Update required. Okay. Before we start, yeah, we're already plugged in. We're always plugged in. Baby, we don't do none of that wireless controller stuff. Then I'm going to forget to charge it. I'm going to go live one day, and I'm not going to have a controller because it's going to be dead. That's why we play wired. Okay, we are now coming up on 100% for the initial update. That took probably like 3 to 5 minutes, I would say. I didn't time it or anything, but I did stop the recording while it installed here, so let's see what comes after this. I'm hearing non-stop connecting and disconnecting sounds. It's probably not a good sign. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we are updated with a lovely green check mark. Let's go next, and oh, here we go. Now this is a screen I recognize. Okay, and by the way, guys, you do all of this in the Xbox Accessories app. Just throw it in your search bar if you can't find it. This is on PC, of course. Xbox will run a little differently. So this is not my paddle setup at all. I run A, B, and then X and Y. So let's do that setup first. Copy your controller profiles to Elite Series 2. Yeah, that'd be way easier, and I'll just show you guys what I run. That's still not it. What? I think I called it COD. Yeah, can I copy that? Oh, put it in slot 1. Okay. Okay, and I call it COD, guys, because I literally bought my Series 1 for Black Ops 4, and I'm like, I want to be really good at COD. Okay, so for settings, what I run is in my top right. So I'll show you in the camera. Top right on my my middle finger here is my A button, so like jump and things like that. On the bottom right, which is my my right ring finger, I run B, which is slide, crouch, things like that. Top left, which is the opposite, so left middle finger, I run X, which is my reload, and then bottom left, I run Y, which is switch weapons and anything of that nature. I don't really screw with the triggers. I do have it on the middle trigger stop, though, so that's what I have there. And then the stick, I actually run, I think we go here, left stick. Yes, I run instant. I did a whole video on this. If you play Halo, COD, whatever, guys, you can technically strafe faster with it, so because it makes the stick react sooner. So as you can see, this is where this little thing right here is where the stick actually is. So I'm holding it there right now down on my desk, and then this is where it's actually reacting. So basically it reacts further than you're actually pushing the stick. So basically just instant reaction. That's why it's called the instant sensitivity curve. I've seen people saying that aggressive is actually pretty good too. And then, guys, for the right stick, I do not do anything. I run regular default. So triggers, you can adjust the stops and things like that, which I may have to do because some guns in Halo Infinite, like I can't charge the plasma pistol, and I also cannot use the sentinel beam without it randomly cutting out just because of how it is. Vibration, we were going to turn it off. The triggers have vibrations, dude. I wish I could get it with them taken out because, honestly, it just makes the controller heavy as hell, guys. Brightness, I just put it all the way down. I don't really care for the light on the controller to be on or not. I'll just be stupid if I don't see it on and then it's not like working. Somebody also mentioned something else to run on this controller in one of the comments. I don't remember what it was. I'm not seeing it here. It might have been on the left stick. Oh, true diagonals. They suggested running true diagonals for the stick adjustment, but I don't know what that does. Like, why I'm not seeing any change on anything here. Axis independent. See, I'm just going to leave it radial because that's what it was on, and that's probably what I played on my Series 1. So I'm going to leave it there. So that is the setup here. What are these little bubbles? Shift? Use as shift. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because I feel like a lot of these settings are a little too extra. I imagine it's so you can have the buttons do more than one thing. So if you hold quote unquote shift, you can have the button act as two buttons in one kind of. But we're just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, instant on the stick, guys. AB on the right, XY on the left. I do run a full 4 paddles. I've done videos on the art of running 4 paddles and things like that. And oh, there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Let me go full screen here with the camera. So this little stick adjusting tool, I told you guys it was a stick adjusting tool and I kind of didn't know how to use it. I learned how to use it, guys, all right? I mentioned when I unboxed it earlier in the week that the stick felt a little loose. Basically, it's like a screwdriver type thing. You're not really gonna be able to see it, but there's a little plus and you like put it in and you can twist it, and there's 3 different adjustments, all the way to the left being the loosest and the one being in between, and then one all the way to the right being the tightest. I do have it on the tightest stick adjustment because I like it slinging back faster, and I just like it feeling stiffer because I feel like it just reacts better for me. I don't like the sticks feeling very loose, so I did change that. So I have it all the way to the right, so I have the sticks at the highest tension that they can go. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I'm super excited to be playing on this new controller. Feel free to tune in the live streams. I'll let you guys know whether I love it or hate it, but I love my Elite Series 1, so I don't see why I wouldn't like this one. But yeah, guys, that pretty much does it. That's all I run software-wise for the Series 2. If you guys have any other recommendations, please feel free to let me know down in the comment section. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else special we can change. And then again, I only run one setup. I like all my paddles staying the same. People who change their paddles like all the time, I don't understand how they do it, because I like one setup because it's what I'm used to. Every game I go to, every button does the same thing, and I kind of run these on the paddles so that I don't have to touch these. But I go over that in past controller videos. I might just start a controller playlist on the channel here since I do so many controller videos. But yeah, guys, that does it. Please subscribe to the channel. We do a ton of gaming. We open Pokemon cards. We care a lot about controllers here. We play controller on PC. So yeah, feel free to do that. Leave a like on the video as well. And again, leave a comment, guys. Tell me what you have for a controller. Tell me what you run for software settings on your Xbox Elite Series 1 or Series 2. And yeah, that does it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.